looks like the leaks were right. Big changes confirmed for both the Chase Sapphire credit cards. Fortunately, the part that most people were afraid of did not happen. The annual fees for both the Chase Sapphire Preferred and the Chase Sapphire Reserve cards are not increasing, as far as we know. That means these changes will be available for anyone with a card starting August 16th, 2021, both existing card members and new card members, with one caveat that we'll go over in a bit, all for the same annual fee you've been paying all along. So in this video, we'll be going over all the confirmed changes you need to know, as well as go over the exclusive but not so exclusive Sapphire Lounges. Hey, I'm Kevin, and on this channel, we talk strategies to help you along on your financial journey. If you love free perks without any additional costs, let me know by smashing that like button for the YouTube algorithm, and let's get started. First up, let's talk Chase Sapphire Preferred. One of the new perks is getting 5 times back in points on all travel booked through the Chase Ultimate Rewards portal. This is a nice to have, but not really that special, because the no annual fee Freedom Flex card also has this perk. But remember that just having the Freedom Flex is not enough to let you transfer points out to travel partners in order to get the better redemption values, like 2 cents or even up to 10 cents or more. For that, you'll need to have one of the Sapphire cards that we're talking about today in the video. Next, the points on dining, including delivery, has been bumped up from 2 times up to 3 times. This puts it more in line with the original Chase Sapphire Reserve card, but again, the Freedom Flex also has this card, so it's not that special. Speaking of the Freedom Flex, it's a $0 annual fee card with amazing perks. So if you want to know more about this card, check out my breakdown of it up in the top right corner and down in the description. Alright, so you'll also get 3 times back on select streaming services. This isn't going to be that big of a perk because most people may have 2, 3, maybe 4 services, and in total you're only going to pay like $30, $40 a month. So 3 times points on that is not that much. Next, 3 times back on online grocery purchases, excluding wholesale clubs like Costco, and then Target and Walmart. This is likely because these places have such a big presence that they might have already negotiated certain terms with these credit card companies, so you don't get these extra perks shopping with them. Then there's the $50 annual hotel credit when booked through the Chase portal. Personally, I think this is probably the biggest change of this card because it gives you more reason to hold on to it, where the $50, if you can use it, is enough to basically get back half of your annual fee. That's given that the price of booking through the portal and other sites like Google or Expedia are the same, which I think they are. The big caveat here though is that this credit is available for new card members today, but existing card members will only get this perk after their next yearly anniversary, meaning when you next pay your annual fee. But as I mentioned in one of my previous videos, this $50 credit may be slightly worse than it seems. That's because you may not be getting the full, say 5 times credit if you were to book this hotel regularly through the portal. Say you booked a stay at a hotel for $200. With this credit, yep, you'll get $50 back. But if you were to have booked it regularly through the portal, that's 1,000 ultimate reward points, which personally I value at least $10 to $20. So it really cuts into your $50 credit just a little bit. Then there's a 10% anniversary point bonus. There was actually a bit of confusion on this in the community when it was first rumored, but it's confirmed here that the bonus is based off of your spend. So maybe you spend $1,000 in travel through the Chase Ultimate Reward portal. Yes, that'll give you 5,000 points, but from the bonus, it's based on how much you spend. So you're only getting 10% or 100 points extra. Finally, last but not least, there's a brand new card design. Let me know in the comments how you like it, but personally, I kind of like the old design better because it looks more premium, and the new design looks kind of a bit more basic and flat. But maybe it's just me, let me know in the comments. On to the next batch of changes, which would be for the Chase Sapphire Reserve card, which doesn't have as many changes, but let's go over them. First change would be 10 times back in points on Chase dining through the Chase portal. Just like how American Express has Resi, Chase has partnered up with Talk, which is their approach to try to get into the dining game. This seems okay, your mileage may vary, but personally, There's only a few restaurants nearby, and none of them are ones that are on my list of places to visit. But hey, maybe your job is to bring clients around and eat at restaurants, and in that case, 10 times back in points is nothing to scoff at. I can imagine them setting up a lot of pop-up shops in the future too, just like how American Express is doing with their gold card with pop-up shops, or their platinum card with high-end restaurants in the New York City's East River. Next, there's 10 times back on hotel stays and car rentals through the Chase portal. Again, I think 10 times back is nothing to scoff at, and if you can utilize this and book through the portal a lot, it could be pretty lucrative, but up to you. And similar to the Preferred and the Freedom Flex, you'll still be getting 5 times back on travel booked through the portal. Later this year, there's going to be a program called Reserved by Sapphire that will let you get reservations to some sought after restaurants. This seems similar to the American Express Global Dining Collection, so it's nice to see the competition heat up a bit. And don't forget, you're still getting your regular perks like 3 times back on dining and overall travel, as well as your $300 in annual travel credit, TSA pre-check credit, and more. And to the end of the year, you're still getting your DoorDash, Lyft, and Peloton benefits too. Lastly, let's talk Sapphire Lounges. It seems like Chase is gonna allow their Reserve cardholders to access the 3 new lounges that they're opening up. These are gonna be 1 each in New York and Boston's airports, as well as 1 internationally in HKG in Hong Kong. Dates are still to be announced, but it looks like they're trying to get into the lounge game too, just like how American Express has their Centurion lounges, which are pretty amazing by the way. On the downside though, it seems like Priority Pass people can also access these lounges. And with the flood of credit cards nowadays, almost everyone has a Priority Pass membership, meaning these lounges are likely going to be pretty packed, and if not packed, then not as premium as the Centurion lounges. But who knows, maybe it's their way to put in less capital and get a partnership into lounges in order to increase their branding, or they're just testing their waters, and if it does start to get packed, they'll dial it back and only allow Sapphire members instead of Priority Passes as well. So what are my thoughts? Well, personally, I do have the Chase Sapphire Preferred card, and I'm pretty impressed by the changes, especially with no annual fee increase. If travel opens back up, and as long as I'm able to use the $50 hotel credit, then that's just more reason for me to keep the card. That, and with the current sign-up bonus of 100,000 points, or even 125,000 points, worth at least $1,000 to $2,000, then it's absolutely a no-brainer. The new design of the card though, I don't know. Maybe it'll grow on me. For the Chase Sapphire Reserve card, I was planning on getting this card as I'm approaching my 48-month period after getting my Chase Sapphire Preferred, but the changes weren't that massive and I can't justify having 2 premium credit cards, both that and the American Express Platinum card. So for that one, maybe I'll just sleep on it. Maybe things will change, it'll get better, or the sign-up bonus will increase, but we'll see. Especially with the sign-up bonus only being 60,000, which is like half of the Chase Sapphire Preferred, which is also cheaper in annual fee, I don't really think there's a strong attraction to this card. Overall, I think these are some pretty good changes to some already pretty amazing cards. And it's a bit more like playing catch up to some of the other cards in the industry. And it's especially good because there is no increase in annual fee for now, and if that changes, I'll be sure to let you know. So I hope that you get as much value as I do out of these cards, and even consider signing up for one or either of these cards. If you want to know how I'm able to get so much value from my credit cards and break down all the perks and how I use them for the American Express Platinum card, the Chase Sapphire Preferred card, or even the no annual fee Freedom Flex card, check out my breakdowns in the videos I'm going to link down below. And as always, invest safe, spend safe, and see you in the next one.